वाजा disclaimer तो दे दे.
Hi beautiful people, I'm Akram Faridi, I'm the treasurer of Indian Student Association at Michigan Tech. We are doing a video series on information that will be helpful for you all. So this is out of our own personal experiences, research and opinions. ISA at Michigan Tech and Michigan Technological University cannot be held accountable for any of it.
Hello people, I am Kuber, the webmaster of ISA at Michigan Tech, and I'm going to be talking about the housing options available at Tech. So the on-campus housing, that's also known as the Daniel Heights for the graduate students, has three options which are 1 BHK, 2 BHK and 3 BHK, and the other option is the off-campus accommodations. I'll first talk about the on-campus accommodations. To apply to any apartment in DH, you need to go online on their website, apply for the accommodation, get into the waiting list, and you get the apartment in order of precedence. The other way to get an apartment is to become a co-tenant. To become a co-tenant, you need to get in touch with the people who are already living in Daniel Heights. You can do that through Facebook or through people you know, and you can get listed as a co-tenant for any of the accommodations available. If you get a DH apartment, you'll have to sign a contract with the MTU housing. The contract usually is a 1 year long contract, and in America, specifically at Michigan Tech, breaking contracts is not that easy. Once it always goes through the stipulated time. The only scenario that you will be able to break the contract would be if you get a co-op or an internship and you have to leave town for some reason. Let's talk about the sharing options and the cost of living in on-campus accommodations. A 1 BHK can be shared by 2 people, a 2 BHK can be shared by 3 people, and a 3 BHK can be shared by 4 people. To look at the rates for DH, on the DH website you can go on to Daniel Heights rates, under which you will come under the housing rates, 2016, 2017 rates, and the rates for the Daniel Heights apartments are available here. The Daniel Heights apartments are getting renovated in different phases. So some of the apartments that you would get would be the pre-renovation rates, and for the others you will get the renovated rates. The pre-renovation rates for 1 BHK are 660, for a 2 BHK are 745, for a 3 BHK are 955. These rates, the rent is split equally between the number of occupants of the apartment. The post-renovation rates for a 1 BHK are going to be $700 a month. For a 2 BHK would be $950 a month, and for a 3 BHK would be $1,200 a month. The facilities, the utilities available or included in the DH rent are the internet, electricity, water, heating, shuttle service, access to SDC, and almost everything that you can think of. Talking about the off-campus accommodations, there is no fixed rent for an off-campus accommodation. The rent varies. The rent, I would say, depends on the proximity of the accommodation to the campus. The nearer it is, the higher the rent. The farther you go, the lower the rent. And the total cost of living in off-campus accommodation varies somewhere between $400 to $450 per month per person, and the total cost would include the rent plus the utilities. For most off-campus accommodations, the rent and the cost of utilities, which would include water, electricity, internet, cable, and heating, would not be included in the rent. Most off-campus accommodations are at a walkable distance from the campus. You can very easily walk to the campus under all weather conditions. And also, another point that I would like to make is that you can find the off-campus listing at this website. All you need to do is search USG off-campus MTU, and you'll directly be directed to this website. All facilities like access to SDC and other on-campus facilities are available for any people who are living, for all people I would say, for everyone who's living off campus. One point that I would like to point out is that Houghton as a city and MTU as a university is a very safe location and a very safe university. So either, irrespective of where you live, on campus or off campus, walking to the campus, going back to your houses at whatever time you want, is going to be safe, and never at any given point would you feel insecure. That I think covers almost everything related to the accommodation. Another important point that I would like to make here is that we as ISA would not be able to provide you temporary accommodations when you arrive on campus. So I would recommend and request all of you to be sure of where you're going to live, make arrangements for yourself, and then come on campus, and the ISA team and the Michigan Tech welcome crew will be looking forward to receiving you on campus.